Hello, everyone. In today's session, I would like to invite Sandy, who was recently appeared in the examinations and scored really good marks. She scored 370 in speaking and listening, and 350 in reading, and then 280 in writing. But I requested her to apply for remarking so that she would be able to get 300, at least 300 in writing section, and then she would be eligible to apply for the work to the United Kingdom, okay, or Ireland. All right, and yeah, so if she gets 300 in writing, she will be also eligible to club her next appearance if she gets 300 in the remaining three sections and 350 in the writing section in the next attempt. Okay, so she would be able to apply for her nursing registration here in Australia itself. So at least she will get, like a couple of options, open for her. And yeah, I believe she must be able to get at least 300 in writing. Yeah, so let's congratulate Sandy for achieving, really good scores in her first attempt itself. So this was her first attempt. She didn't appear previously, but she was able to get really good scores, and she's very happy about her performance as well. Sandy, firstly, I would like to congratulate you for achieving such a good score. And yeah,
Thank you, Steve. Thank you so much.
yeah, so I would like you to, describe each section and what techniques did you apply, and then I will ask everyone to ask you the questions as well. Okay, so in that way, you can share the knowledge with others also, and yeah, help others. Okay. Okay,
Okay.
let's start with the speaking section of the OET examination. So, how did you perform in the OET speaking section, and what was your confidence levels once you finish your speaking?
Actually, I didn't practice much for speaking, but I use only the strategies you gave me.
Okay.
Um, and I did practice before my test, just for a couple of days with my friends.
Okay.
And but I was very confident on my exam day.
Okay.
Otherwise, yes, I appeared maybe I don't know the number. I paid for PT
Okay.
couple of times, but I didn't get good scores. But
Yep.
this was my first time for OET,
Yep.
and I think it's all about you, Steve. That's
Yep.
why I'm able to get good score in all the three sections, and I'm
Thank
so
you.
happy. I'm not worried about my writing. I'll prepare for that again, and
Yes.
I'm sure I'll be able to get good scores.
Of
But I'm
course.
so happy with
Of course,
all
Sandy.
the three sections.
Of course, Sandy. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So I request Ishwari and Narinder Kaur to ask her, questions in relation to the speaking section only at the moment. Okay, and then we'll go through the remaining sections one by one. Narinder Kaur, do you have any questions in regards to the speaking section of the OET examination? You can ask her if you have anything.
Yeah, sir, because I don't have any question regarding the speaking, because me also know already, because one time I attempt already, but I not I that time I never do my like the summarization.
Yes. Okay. Yep. Yep. So
Yeah,
you didn't do
yeah,
that. Okay.
yeah. I both of my role play card I didn't do the
Summary.
summarization.
Summary. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. Okay. Okay.
yeah,
But you
because
can
I get
ask her, like you can ask her,
because
the questions if you have any other doubts, like how she started, and what was the problem, how was the interlocutor, was he friendly, or and things like that. You can ask her if you wish. Okay, so if you don't have any questions, let me ask Ishwari. Ishwari, do you have any questions? You can unmute your microphone and please ask her.
Yes, sir. So, sir, no questions sir,
You
regarding
don't have
speaking.
regarding
Yes,
speaking. You
sir.
don't
I
have any
don't have. Yes,
questions.
sir. Yes.
All right. Let's go to the listening section. She did a very good job, and she has scored 370 out of 500 in her listening section. So for my students who are unable to score well in the practice listening sections, you can please ask her the questions. On what techniques did she apply, and how she was able to, get good scores in the listening section. So, Sandy, when you were practicing the listening test, what score were you getting?
Actually, Steve, when I start practicing listening,
Yeah.
I was feeling like it's very hard and I won't be able to get good score
Yep.
for first few days. Like when I start practicing,
Yep.
I was able to score maybe 12. First of all, 12, then 14, then I reached at 30, then 35,
Oh,
and
sounds good. Sounds good.
38
Okay.
after that.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
So, like, in the recent times, whenever you appeared in the listening test, the practice test before the exam,
Mhm.
were you able to consistently
Mhm.
score more than 34 or 35?
Yes, I was able to score maybe 35, 37, around that
Sounds
score.
good.
I
Sounds
was
good. Yeah.
doing this.
And that's where you are able to get like similar kinds of scores in the original exam as well. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how my
But
techniques were helpful for you? How did you jump from your score, say from 14, 20 to 35 and 37 in listening?
yes, you gave me some techniques, and
Yep.
I was following them. And
Okay.
also, you told me to listen ABC radio, and that
Yeah.
was very helpful too,
Sounds
because
good.
like English is not my first language, and I was not able to understand the things properly
Okay. Good.
at very first time, and now I was able to listen, like I was able to understand what they're talking about and what they are saying.
Okay. Sounds
That's why I think I'm able to get good score now.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm very
Mm.
happy for you. And were you able to write faster in part A and part B and C? Were you able to, write faster? Were you able to move on like from one question to another quite faster?
Yes, yes, it was very it was very good.
Okay, sounds
It
good.
was okay for me.
All right. So, Eastwari, do you have any questions in relation to the listening? Because you said,
Yes, sir.
you were not able to score well in
Pa-
listening. Yeah, please
Yes,
ask
sir.
all your questions.
Hi, Sandy and Ishwari.
Thank
Congratulations.
you.
Congratulations,
Thank
Sandy.
you.
Yeah, in listening part A, I didn't get more than 17 or 18. I don't know how it is doing. Any tips for part A?
Um, like I think practice is the best thing.
Okay.
If you constantly practice according to the strategies, use all the strategies given by Steve and practice according
Okay.
to that. You'll be able, and
Okay.
as I already said, like ABC radio, that's very helpful. If we understand everything,
Okay.
we can write that. Otherwise, we won't be able to write that if we don't
Okay.
understand things. Mm. If we
Sandy,
understand and we go with video, go
Okay.
with audio, what we are listening,
O-
just
Okay.
we go with that. If we stuck anywhere, just leave it and move on. Don't think about
Okay.
what is the last blank. If I miss one blank, just leave it and move on. If we're
Okay.
stuck anywhere, that
Uh,
all the audio will be lost for us. Mm.
oh, okay.
so
Thank
Mm.
you.
Sandy, when you were listening to the ABC Health Radio, were you
Mm.
making notes on the notepad, or were you just simply listening to that?
No, I was just listening, and if because I'm working, and I just start listening anywhere while on the train.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
I'm walking, I
Yeah.
start I just start listening that.
Okay. Sounds good.
Mm.
Sounds good.
Mm.
Narinder Kaur, do you have any questions in relation to listening section?
Don't have same like Ishwari, but she asked already.
Ask those questions. Okay.
Mhm.
Good. Good. And she scored 350 in the reading sections. Yeah, so many students struggle. Even a few students, were not able to score well when they have practiced actually. so they were not able to finish. But like my techniques have helped them in the past as well, and so my techniques have been helping even Sandy to achieve her desired scores in reading. I think the majority of the other students whoever appeared, I mean who were not my students, have reported that they faced difficulties in reading. They were not able to complete the test on time. So how did you manage your time, Sandy, to complete the reading test in 1 hour?
Steve, for my reading, I think I was expecting more than that, because I did complete all of my reading, and I was a bit confident about my reading. I was just scared about speaking, which I scored very well, but I was confident about my reading, like I'll be getting good scores.
Okay.
And
So you
firstly,
more than that, right?
sorry.
So you feel that you might have got more a better score than 350, isn't it?
Yes, I'm feeling that. And the same thing happened with this one. Like when I was practicing earlier, I started from 12, 13 from that score.
Yeah.
And even I was not able to complete all the sections.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, but once I think your missus, she sent us a text message on the group about how to manage the time, and I started managing according that one. Like I'll be giving 10 minutes, 15 minutes to first section, then for the second one, I'll be giving 10, 15, 15, and if there are 5 minutes, I'll do anything like which I miss something, I'll recheck everything. And that strategy was very helpful for me. It was very good. And when I started practicing according that one, I was able to finish all the reading. And the same I did in my exam. And I was able to complete the reading.
Yeah. Sounds good. So did you have additional time at the end of the reading section?
In the first section, that was 15 minutes. I was able to finish it. Like I was just able to finish that one, but in the second one,
in part B and C, yep.
Yes, I got 3-4 minutes, and which was I think very good if I got 3-4 minutes, because that's my problem. If I have 3 minutes and I have one question, I can't concentrate on that one. I'll be just looking at the time. Oh my god! And if I finished 3 minutes ago, I was a bit like comfortable. Like I was not in hustle, and I was comfortable at that time, because if I got 5 minutes, I can't do anything in those 5 minutes. I'm always worried. Oh my god, I don't have time. That's my problem.
Okay, no worries. So Ishwari, would you like to ask any questions in regards to the reading section?
I'm trouble only time management only. Already she told that.
Yeah. Okay.
If we start according to that time management, if we start managing time like that, like first part, that's they already gave us 15 minutes. Nothing to worry about that. But in the second one, we have to manage our time. Like for first, that one is easy. I always allocate 10 minutes for that, and for C part 1, I tried to finish it within 15 minutes, and second C part 15 minutes. Okay. If there is any like complicated question, I always have to leave that, and I'll do it at like if I got any time. Otherwise, there is no like benefit to spend too much time on only one question.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Narendra Kaur, would you like to ask any questions to her?
No, sir. Have same with like the same problem, time management only.
Okay.
This technique will be very helpful for you if you would like to like start doing that. That will be very helpful, I'm sure.
Okay.
Because that's my problem. That's my problem for my like. I'm always late in everything. Like this is the first time I was able to manage this one, manage my reading on time. And,
Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. Okay. So for the writing section, what went wrong in your writing section, and what you would like others know?
I think in writing section, I didn't practice much.
Okay.
I think yes, because I just start practicing before couple of days before my exam.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was December and November, December, and as I'm working in aged care, and this one is the peak peak time. I was getting good shifts and I couldn't practice much.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah.
I
And
think
if I would be able to manage time according to that, I'll be able to like score very well. I didn't recheck that.
Yeah, that's right.
But I'm so happy because like now I'm confident. Like I have only one thing to concentrate more because I'm good at all the three sections, but I have to practice this one.
Yes, you must be able to, pass the writing section in the next attempt. But please do apply for the remarking, because you will be eligible for clubbing for the nursing registration here in Australia, and you will be able to apply for work visa to UK and Ireland as well. So it's gonna have like two benefits. So it's always better to have more options. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
And also, one more thing, I started my registration process as well. I sent my documentation for assessment.
Okay,
and I'm preparing for that as well.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, you should be okay. If you keep practicing, and you should be all right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. When I have assessed your letter, I think I used to provide you only mainly the C grade, right? For most of the time, I think I have given you a C grade only, and then sometimes C plus.
Yes, and I got the same in my exam as well.
In the exam as well, yes. But I think you may be able to, increase it to 300. That is, you can get C plus grade, okay, if you apply for remarking, and that will help a lot. Okay, trust me, that will definitely help you a lot. Okay, and keep writing down the letter and share them with me. But in the writing section, did you get enough time to proofread what you have written on?
I didn't do that.
That's the issue. So Ishwari and Narendra Kaur, you guys need to understand that proofreading is really essential. Otherwise, she would have achieved maybe 350. Because if she didn't
do that.
Yes, maybe, if she could have rectified, some mistakes, she could have achieved 350.
Steve, you know what happened with me? Because I started it. I spent so much time processing, doing everything because of this COVID. And one student was very late. We were sitting from long time in the exam, and they were waiting for one student. And writing is the last one. And by that time, I was so tired. My back was aching, and I was so tired. I I can't do that like good. I don't know what happened. That's okay. I'll practice it again. And
Yeah.
I'll be able
It
to.
should be all right. You know, it should be okay.
Anyways, I'm so happy.
All right. Thank you so much. And yeah, thank you so much for your time. Okay, so
You're welcome.
sorry. Yeah, Samantha is also joining. Okay, let's get her and please, you know, just give me 5 more minutes so that she can ask you the questions as well. Samantha.
Hi, sir.
Hi, Samantha. How are you doing?
Yeah, practicing.
All right.
Today I managed to do the listening, sir.
So you did the listening test.
Yes, sir.
So how was your performance? Was it improving?
Yes, sir. Today is 31, sir.
Wow, sounds good. Yes, yes, sounds good. And we've got Sandy who achieved, you know, really good scores in 3 sections. She scored 317 speaking and listening section and 350 in reading. So you can ask her any questions, you know, in regards to any of the sections.
Okay, definitely, sir. Firstly, congratulations, Sandy.
Thank you.
Okay. Could you please tell us speaking section how you summarize the end part?
In the there were 2 speaking role play cards, and in the first one I was a bit anxious, but
Okay.
when I reached at the second part, the second one, I was good. But in
Okay.
the first one, I was so anxious. That's why I got confused. At maybe 1 or 2 points, I got confused. I think that was about nasal bleeding. Like when I start the topic, it was about one parent got her. One parent is talking about her daughter who got her nasal bleeding, and I started it. Hello, sir. I can see you brought your daughter with you. How is she? What's the problem? And he told me straight away, "Oh no, she's not with me today." And I was a bit anxious about that. Like I did wrong start. Like I start wrong, and after that, for maybe one or on another 1 or 2 points, I was. He told me, "Can we prevent it or manage it?" It was already written in. There is no prevention, but we can manage it. And at that point, I told him. He told me again, "Can we prevent it?" And firstly, I told him, "No, we can't prevent it. We can manage it." And another point, I told him, "Yes, we can prevent it, but we can't manage it." I was a bit confused in first one,
Okay.
but I did very well in the second one. Maybe that's why I get good score.
Yeah.
Because it was my first time, and I was a bit anxious about that, or how it would be. And he was. I was when I was practicing with Steve. He he act very naturally, but that person, the examiner, he was just sitting emotionless, no feeling.
Yes.
Like if he like
It
he's
happens.
saying like, "Hey, I brought I brought my daughter with me," but he was just feelingless. Yes, that's why I like what I'm doing and what I'm talking about. But it was good. He was good. He was just sitting emotionless. Nothing. Just he was just reading questions.
Yeah, you need to expect, you know, everything, like, you know, the non-cooperative patients, arrogant patients, and things like that. So yes, you need to.
That's why I was a bit worried. Like I did these kind of mistakes. Like I started it wrong, and I was like I was changing my own words. But I think he didn't notice that what I earlier said and what I said told him after some time.
Okay.
That's why. Mm.
All right.
Mhm.
Do you have any other questions, Samantha?
I just want to know the reading part, sir. So how she managed to did within the time or
Yep.
yeah.
Yes, Sandy.
Yes, I think Steve might give you that time management thing. Like
Mm.
in the first in the A part, we already got 15 minutes, and they'll take that paper from us within
Mm,
50,
mm,
like after 15 minutes.
mm,
But in the second one, we have to manage the time accordingly, because the
mm.
first part, that's the easiest one. I always spend just 10 minutes. If I'll be able to finish that, that's okay. Otherwise, leave it. Just go on the next section. Just 10 minutes for first section. Um,
Mm.
First section for and 15 minutes for 15 minutes for the last two sessions, and that strategy was very good, and
Okay.
that's why I was able to finish all my reading on time, even in the exam as well. I was able
Okay.
to finish that. You can write it like um I write this one on I write this one on my sticky note and stick it on my wall. It's on my wall,
Uh-huh.
and I always follow that. Part
Okay.
A, 15
Mm, mm,
minutes, part B, 10 minutes, and
mm.
C1, 15, C2, 15. And I got five more minutes, and I can
Okay.
spend like 5 minutes on if I got any tough one and
Okay.
tough question, I can spend that 5 minutes on that one at last. And this strategy is very good to manage
Okay.
time.
Okay. Wow.
Mm.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Mm.
So, do you have any other questions, Samantha?
No, sir.
She scored very well in listening. She has
Yes.
scored 370 in listening. So, if you
Yes.
want to ask her any questions, just ask her.
No, sir.
Okay. So, one thing she previously advised everyone is to listen to ABC Health Radio, like, the app, like every day, almost every day. She did it whenever she gets time. I mean, like whenever she was traveling, she was sitting and, doing nothing, she listened to that. So you need to keep on listening to that. And if you get time, it's better to write down the notes as well if you get time. But if you don't, at least listen to that. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
it can improve your listening skills. You'll be able to identify all the information. Okay, that helps a lot. So you need to do this, every day. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir.
All right, Sandy. Thank you so much, Sandy, for your time. I really appreciate it, and I wish you good luck for your remarking. Please do apply for the remarking, as soon as possible. All right, they will give you only 3 days. Okay, so go for it today itself. Like you will pay only $120, and when you click on the results, you can see the apply remarking, and then you can go ahead with that. And yeah, it's a very good opportunity for you. So because if you get 300 in writing, you can apply for the visa to UK as well. Okay, so once you get the 2-year work visa, once you finish 2-year work visa, I think you can apply for residency or citizenship after that. So it's a good opportunity as well. So you can try that. Let's increase our number of opportunities. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Steve. Thanks.
No worries, Sandy. I wish you good luck with your remarking. All right, and please continue practicing the writing section and all the other sections. Okay. And send the letters to me, and I'm happy to assess them and give you the feedback. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Steve. Thank you.
All right, thank you all for your time today. We are finishing the session now. What I would like you guys to do is to continue practicing, and let me know if you have any questions. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yes. Yes.
actually, 2 days ago, me and Ishwari did the practice for the speaking.
Yes.
Yeah. So we just want to know how we are ending the speaking session.
Definitely.
I
Yeah.
just,
Definitely. Did you
yes.
record the conversation?
No, sir. Actually, that day we didn't manage. Then
Okay.
actually, me and Ishwari thought once we are more confident, maybe we can
Yeah.
record it and send to you.
Yeah. Okay. Definitely. Yeah. That would be good. Yeah. So keep
Yes, sir.
having the conversations. Okay, on a regular basis, and then
Okay,
once you guys are confident enough, just go for it. Maybe ask Sandy's help as well, because she scored 370 in speaking, which is really.
Okay, sir.
So you can just ask her, whenever she's available. And
Okay,
Sandy,
sir.
I recommend you to continue practicing as well, because you can't
Yes.
just leave the other three sections. Okay, so continue
Yeah.
practicing, but you can reduce the frequency. For example, you can take one reading test once in 3 days or 4 days, and one listening once in 4 days or 5 days, and one speaking maybe once in 4 days or 5 days, likewise. But for writing, and try to do at least once
Yeah.
in 2 days, and then send it to me. Okay.
Okay. Okay. And if someone want to do practice with me, speaking
Yes.
practice, I'm happy to do that.
Yes.
Yeah, it
Okay.
will be
Thank
good
you.
for
Thank
me
you.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, please,
I'll do that.
like you guys can, interact with each other, and, check out the time, schedule it,
Okay.
and then,
Mhm.
have a go through that, because it's
Okay.
helpful. See, we need to improve our skills. If Sandy scores maybe 400 plus in the next time in speaking, it's
Yes,
actually
sir.
beneficial for her, because she will be more confident to speak with other people in English, right? So
Yes,
it
sir.
is going
Yeah.
to help everyone. All right. So if you get more scores, it means your speaking is improving. Okay. So you're becoming more confident, and
Oh, yeah.
that's what I would like to request everyone to do. Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciated you guys, and yeah, just
Thank you.
practice and let me know if you have any questions. And tomorrow we'll come up with another session. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Okay.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thank
Thank you,
you.
sir.